Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sports on Tap. I am Ryan Fahey. Alongside me, my co-host Kyle Johnson.
What up, what up?
James is not with us today because
He ran away.
I mean, we hit 70 subscribers on YouTube, and he wants to go skiing. You know, it's a celebration for him, you know? And, like, good for you, James. But if you ever do that to me again, I'm going to take your dog.
Oh God!
Don't we need structure? You're letting the co-hosts, you're letting the inmates run the asylum.
Yeah, that's kind of what it feels.
You're letting the inmates run the asylum. I'm taking your dog.
This feel. Oh my God! I am leaving with the dog.
The dog is coming home with me. It's
Fair
happening right now.
Oh yeah, but fair enough. Well, either way.
Actually, before we even get started,
oh yeah,
this
is what I mean. Why are you letting us do this?
Exactly. This is all already out of whack. Okay. We are on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. What else do we have? Everything. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Follow us, hit the bell, get notified when we post. A bunch of other arm motions that he does. All right, perfect. I nailed that.
I feel like we should get like a music track or something, go through at the end of that. Like just a quick check us out. I don't know. Just here we are. So today's...
Good job spitballing in the middle of when we're recording. It's good. Good.
Whatever.
Love it.
So Matt Stafford traded to the Rams.
Oh.
Good, bad, yes, no? What are you thinking?
Holy crap, what a win-now team the Rams are. That's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
Like, they got a legit quarterback because Jared Goff was being handheld his entire career. Yep. Like, look what happened when... it was in the Super Bowl versus the Patriots when the headset went out, and Jared Goff was in charge of everything. He was not the same guy.
No.
When McVay was like a leash, just walking like, all right, let's go this way. Jared Goff could play, but when it came down to it, and when it came on to Jared Goff to be the guy, he couldn't.
Yeah,
and he couldn't. But now McVay has Matthew Stafford, who has proven himself as the dude. He's been in Detroit, keeping that ship afloat in a way, even though it's just been a dumpster fire at the same time.
I'm very I think being a little overcritical of Jared Goff. Like I don't hate what he's. I agree. McVay was like a huge part of like his success, but he was still first overall draft. Like he does have the arm talent. He has a lot of. He just strikes me as a guy who's just very just nonchalant, just kind of.
He gives me surfer dude vibes.
Yeah, that's actually a really good
Shaw, bro. Like Jared. What?
I mean,
Jared, it's we needed that third down conversion. It's like, you know,
I'll get there one day.
Live life good, you know. What?
Dude, you know what though?
Cuckoo, find your way back to the big old blue. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If I'm the Lions though, you got the best possible, scenario out of this.
You got
2 first-round picks.
2 first-round picks. Was a third in 2024.
I don't know the date,
but I know it's two first-round picks. Jared Goff.
2 first, a third, and Jared Goff.
Oh, God, you got to feel for Jared Goff though. He went from L.A. to Detroit.
Rip.
Oh my God.
There goes your career.
Matthew Stafford's now going to be roommates with Clayton Kershaw.
Oh, I hope so. If
high school besties are now in the same city, going to be the dudes there.
Were they really?
You didn't know this? They went to the same high school.
That's dope.
They were best friends.
That is dope.
Are you serious? You did not know this?
I did not know this.
Oh my God, the amount of times the media shoved that down our throats. I can't believe you haven't heard of this. They were best friends in high school.
That's sick, actually.
It wasn't like, oh, they went to the same high school, but no, they were best friends. Played on the same football team. I think Stafford caught for Kershaw.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
That's sick.
It really is. Like, that's dope. That's some good stuff. It's like storybook stuff.
You know what's crazy about this this whole trade though that I don't like? If I'm LA, I can understand it. And here's the difference between them and like other teams. So I know they don't have a first round pick for what? Like
2024.
5. I know they gave up a ton of their first round picks for Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. So they haven't had a first round pick for like 6 years in a row. Yeah. I think. Like something stupid like that.
I don't know how you can sustain that.
You're LA. They are going to attract free agents every single year. I just don't know how they're going to make money work every single year. But they're at least going to be able to go out. They're basically saying, we don't need the draft. We're LA. We can go get whoever we want because, like I said, we're LA. Like, I get it And I think they're one of the few franchises that may be able to get away with it, but I think it's going to screw them in the long run. I think it's going to screw them now. They're not going to win regardless.
I mean, they're going. I mean, really.
Although, prepare to see Matt Stafford in the MVP race.
I would, yeah. I mean,
100%.
Stafford's got a good team. Stafford's got a good team now, both sides of the football.
Dude, yeah.
As long as he can stay healthy, the kid, like...
He's a stud.
He's a stud, literally a stud.
I am appalled at the way Detroit handled his career because dude had Calvin Johnson put up fat stats every single year, made one Pro Bowl, which is a crime in and of itself because I don't think that's fair at all. And yeah, the fact that, you know, like Matt, like he's I'm glad he's out of there. How old is he? Like 30?
32 maybe. He's been around for a bit.
He's been around for a hot minute. But Detroit basically wasted his prime, which sucks.
Oh, 32, I nailed it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, 32. This is his still in the prime.
Yeah,
You're gonna get good football at Matt Stafford for a while.
What's he under contract for?
I
want to say like 3 more years. I think nothing crazy.
Yeah, no, I think it's actually a couple years. He signed a 5-year, $135 million deal. Oh, love how it does not tell me the year. That's good. Thank you so much.
Oh, he's
Is he gonna be a free agent?
No, he's with the Rams till 2022. So.
Oh yeah, yep. Oh, perfect. They got him for a couple years.
Actually, yeah, I like that. So, I don't know though. So it's got to be a win now thing for LA. They have to be like, you know, on the ball with all this crap.
You need.
They have the weapons, they have the.
They have the weapons, but dude, you need to capitalize on this. Like
they have
right
to
now.
nail their late round draft picks. They have to. Cam Akers needs to come through, like, because they're gonna be they're good now while they have Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. They still have receivers, but like when they have to start paying Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, they're probably gonna lose Higbee. And actually, I just realized their left tackle's gone too. Andrew Whitworth, whatever his name was, the guy who literally had not stopped. He's been in the NFL for like 40 years, it feels like.
Oh, the lineman?
Yeah. I feel like he's definitely gone finally.
I mean,
probably.
Yeah. How much can you take?
I don't know. The dude is literally like.
He's probably got no legs left.
No, they're gone. But
that poor guy.
Fair enough. Good. Who's the winner though out of this trade?
I would say. I want to say Detroit.
I do too, but they're gonna blow the picks.
I know. Like, isn't that so sad? Like, you just know it's gonna come. You know it's gonna happen.
The last time they had a chance of like actually winning and progressing at all, they were with who was the coach? It was right before Matt Patricia. They were 9-7.
Oh yeah, I don't know why they got rid of.
It was Caldwell, I think. No.
Dude,
whoever they had, they were 9-7 on the cusp of making the playoffs. They didn't get it. And they were just like, yep, we're firing him. We're going with Matt Patricia, getting us over the hump. And they totally screwed themselves. And it just goes to show that incompetent franchises ruin people. Players, you get good talent. If the franchise is bad from ownership down, like it doesn't work.
It was Jim Caldwell.
It was Jim Caldwell, yeah.
Yeah.
Thought I sounded stupid when I said that.
He got him there. And then they said, let's hire Matt Patricia. And Matt Patricia went in there with this holier-than-thou attitude, like, because he was part of a call that ended up being one of the best plays in Super Bowl history with Malcolm Butler. Granted, like Malcolm Butler, I think it was actually Brian Flores who actually was yelling at Malcolm to get in the game. If I watched the clips back correctly, and also Matt Patricia wasn't like they didn't walk up to Butler and go, hey. They're gonna do this play. Just cut the route.
No, they've just been practicing it, and he
recognized. So Malcolm Butler made the play. Matt, you did nothing. You went in as all of these Belichick coaching tree guys tend to do. Besides Mike Vrabel, seems like a great coach in general. He seemed like
Flores. Well, Mike Vrabel never coached with Belichick. He was just,
he was still
played with
like
Belichick.
you have that connection though. But Flores seems like a good coach as well. He has more.
Flores has been the best like coach to come out of the Belichick ring of.
I totally
coaches.
agree, but for the majority of the time, these guys that come off of that are connected to Belichick to have the same attitude as him, as if they did something.
The Bill O'Brien.
The only person who is able to pull off that a-hole, like, you listen to me or I'm not going to let you play for me attitude is Bill himself.
Yeah.
Because you know why? He's got 8 rings.
Oh yeah,
8.
and proven himself.
When you have
time and
8
time
rings,
again.
you can do what you want.
Yeah.
You might be like, you could fight a baby and he'd be like, I got 8 rings. He'd be like, Bill.
What are you gonna do? Fuck out of here.
No, like he'll fight a baby. The video releases and like he goes on SportsCenter. They're like, "What do you have to say for yourself?" He's like,
"Baby's talking shit.
I got 8 rings.
I got 8 rings.
I got 8 rings. Like,
I did what I did.
I don't know.
I
Like,
put him to sleep.
say.
That's what.
I got 8 rings. That's what my boat name is. You know.
Plus, you know what I can't stand too that Patricia did? Came in and just basically had beef with Darius Slay, your best defensive player, and just shipped him off to Philly.
I don't get that.
Well,
why do you do that? Like, and look what
I'm glad he's gone.
And look at what ended up happening. Matthew Stafford wanted to trade, and he told the Lions, "I want to go anywhere but New England." You know why? You know who's at New England now? Matt Patricia.
Rip.
I grew up my whole life not believing in coincidences. This is not a coincidence that Matt Patricia goes to New England, and that is the one team Stafford doesn't want to go to.
And that's so sad because I would have loved to see Matt Stafford on the Pats.
I would have been sacrificing goats to have Matthew Stafford come to New England. I would have changed religions. Yup. I would have been like, Satan, my soul is yours. Bring Matthew Stafford to New England right now.
I feel like
I'm not kidding. I would have loved him here. I mean, granted, he probably would have died because we have no receivers.
Yeah.
So that's neat.
And although, I don't know, we'll see how this offseason goes.
Oh,
but
sure.
Either way, I definitely think LA won the trade. And the only reason I say that is because the Lions would have won the trade just for,
sheer volume
and what they got in return. But the Lions are going to blow it. So.
Yep. I have no faith in that organization.
MVP Matt Stafford, though, I feel like he could throw for 40 touchdowns next year.
It's gonna be great to see.
Write that down.
It's gonna be great, especially. Oh God, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for. Hey, actually, we say Detroit's gonna blow the picks, but they hit on 2. Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson.
Yeah,
they
2
hit
out of their last
1,000, maybe. Yeah. I mean, they drafted Sanders. I mean, if we want to go back, Barry.
This is still a very incompetent franchise.
Hey, that's.
Barry Sanders retired and Calvin Johnson retired when they were 30 to get out of the Lions. They were like, fuck it. You know what? You have made me hate football so much. I don't want to be here.
That's so true. Oh my God. They
both said, you know what? I'm hang it up. I'm done. They haven't even paid Calvin Johnson either. There was like some incentives or whatever at the end of his career.
I'm not surprised.
They have a ton of beef. Calvin Johnson doesn't even watch football anymore.
Good job, guys.
Thanks.
Good job.
Thanks, Detroit.
One of the best receivers to ever play the game. Now he doesn't. Now he hates it. Thank you so much.
Now Jared Goff is going to wither away in Detroit.
I think he was withering anyway.
Yeah. Oh, well.